The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continue down the
Good.
stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Realizing that I think all I really need to do is just get you outside?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You're apparently going to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
know, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Aw.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
I don't know.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here. Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door... Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive. Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice.
I was wondering if it was going to change further down the line.
You drop the blade, pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Damn!
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Oh, you poor thing.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
It's true. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why would I listen to you?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Of course we died. She didn't feel pain. She didn't feel much of anything, did she? And she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
Gosh, are you gonna be okay, buddy?
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Even the narrator's being nicer to me. Gosh. Let's go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Possibly.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
I'm kind of with Broken on this one.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but If he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Noted. Let's proceed into the cabin.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Oh, you the poor thing! Why are the voices so sad? Well, one was like, was it stubborn? Was
the
it
interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Beautiful.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Isn't it kind of grandiose and taller on the inside?
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I kind of want to know more about the narrator. A little bit ago, he was mentioning that he does, at the very least, he might be lying about it, but he kind of implied that he doesn't know if we're looping. So maybe we're stuck in, like both me and the princess are stuck in his game, but he's not even aware of the game. That's what I'm kind of wondering right now.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Are you going to be okay? Let's take...
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's go ahead and enter the basement. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, in the same way that the princess keeps changing forms like this, every time I go through this, a new voice shows up. So while it may not, at least so far, it may not be exactly the same as the princess, maybe we are more similar to her than we are to the narrator, for instance. It's big.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Okay.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Are you okay, dude?
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Yeah, the other guy was wanting to fight her, and then he was like getting a little freaky with it.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's continue down the stairs, I guess.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Answers.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and say first, all of these screenshots are just like power moves in and of themselves. Gosh, we're going to run out of save slots, and then I'm not going to know what to do, and I'm going to get sad about it. I'm not sure what to do. Let's tighten
As
the
if
grip.
on command, the blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor.
I said tighten my grip.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Are we all here? What's going on with you?
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Uh-oh. See, we made it worse.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Can we do nice things instead?
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
I guess.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
First step, go get therapy. All right, second step, handling the princess.
The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
I'm sorry.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
We can pledge ourselves to her. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I am yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
All right, don't get too in your head.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Can you hear the narrator? Can you help? He's annoying. Oh, look at the stained glass in the background. It's the hands. It's the hands.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Are you talking about the depression?
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
I'm sorry.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Get his ass! Yeah, fuck him up! Woo!
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
That's actually really cool.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
Yeah, actually, how do we do that?
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Dude, that's sick. Ooh. And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
You're kind of scary.
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Are you okay?
Please, don't do this.
I'm sorry, I have to. It's over, I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good.
Are you okay?
All right, I'm done with this. I'm just going to go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Oh, poor hero. I guess we're going to break her chains, right?
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Okay. What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Okay. Take her hand. Oh, we don't have to go outside. You just gotta yank her. You're just gonna grab her ass. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Do you want to?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. This is what we all deserve, isn't it?
Are you going to be okay? Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh. You've withered. What's happening to us? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I have no opinion one way or another on the matter.
How strange of you to ask me then.
Good point. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Aw. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Maybe. Have you figured out what you want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Aw. Between like the music and just kind of this discussion, it feels very... I don't know how to explain it. I keep getting lost in thoughts, thinking about just fragmented things, thinking about myself in this game, and I don't know. I feel like my head's kind of swirling about this a little bit. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
I guess so. I should stop asking you. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets.
My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Oh. I think now's a better time than any to probably save up. Yeah, we'll do that right there. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Aw. That makes me really sad. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark. And you die. Okay. Here's the deal. Alright, guys? This time, I'm gonna try and do things the opposite of how I would do it. So whatever would be my last choice is now my first choice, alright? Ready, set, enter the basement without a knife. Go!
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, it's the nice one again. Well, the nice-ish one, I guess.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Let me see. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Hey, I think
you must have the wrong address.
Oh, I feel really bad.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
I kind of just like pissing off the narrator, honestly.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay, yeah?
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I don't know why I find the narrator so funny to annoy. There's just something about him that's just like I love getting on his last nerves.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Gosh. I guess I'll see what I can do. Oh, these are my only options. Hold on. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
God, I feel awful doing this, but I don't know. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. I said I wanted to do everything opposite, but now I'm like, That's how she gets you. And then next thing you know, you're getting stabbed in the back. You can't trust it. You can't trust it at all. Oh gosh. For what it's worth, there are some new options here now that I'm scrolling through. Oh gosh, I wasn't kidding when I said I was in here to kill you. You're apparently going to end the world.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Okay.
How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Oh, gosh. I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
Maybe you're lying to me. I don't know.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
That is true, though. Okay, the narrator has a point there.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yeah?
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
I do really agree with that. I said it before and I'll say it again, like, this is kind of what I'm focused on as well.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
I mean, okay, this iteration of me has absolutely no idea. But gosh, I don't know. I feel like it's the same thing as before. I know we're probably on episode 2, 3. Not sure where this is gonna end up in the grand scheme of episodes, I suppose. But I know I haven't really discussed much about the Long Quiet or the various princesses or the narrator or the voices or anything of the sort. It's kind of because it's like, okay, right now we're getting to playing pieces on the board. At least that's the way I'm kind of seeing it. Right now we're getting our pieces on the board. And especially with given how lovely everybody's being here, I'm having a hard time kind of getting my story straight. I'll probably theorize about what's going on with Slay the Princess a little bit later, or maybe even like in post game, depending on how things go. But right this very second, this kind of very situation is getting me kind of stuck, because it's like, hey, for many reasons, back and forth can go on for practically hours. But if the narrator's telling the truth and the absolute truth and nothing else but the truth, then we have limited time. You have to die. However, the narrator has provided zero proof, zero evidence. It's purely on you gotta trust me, man, she's gotta go. Then, of course, you have the voice of the hero, which I'm imagining is kind of like the subconscious, right? This is the character's, like our character, the protagonist, or whatever our bird self is, kind of like our subconscious. They can't actively act in the world, but they see the way we see and think the way we think. And it seems like depending on our last interaction with the princess, a secondary voice will show up. So it kind of depends on how things went last time, I'm guessing. And then we have, oh gosh, and I mean, of course we have the main course right here, the princess herself. The princess is fascinating. And my current theory, oh gosh, what's the word for it? I had a word for it, simulacrum. I don't think that's the right word. It's the closest thing I can think of is simulacrum, which I'm gonna be honest, it makes me think of that horror phone game, if anyone remembers it at all. But essentially, whatever the princess is, or at least specifically this princess, separate from the Long Quiet, is a sort of, oh gosh, okay, this is another wild jump. Answer in the comments. Has anyone played Chrono Trigger? Because there's a character in Chrono Trigger. It's not really a spoiler. There's a character in that game called Specchio. And Specchio changes his appearance based on how strong you are. So he literally says, and I quote, "If I look weak, it's because you are weak." So I feel like the princess kind of follows that philosophy, where we go into this most logically, most rationally, expecting a helpless princess. So what does she do? She looks like a helpless princess. But if you show aggression towards her, then she's like, oh, I can be aggressive. If you ghost her, she goes ghost. Stuff like that. I don't know how true or false that is. No spoilers in the comments, please and thank you. I'm trying to figure this out to the best of my ability, but that's my current standing theory. Like I said, I do not know if simulacrum is the right word for this, but it's the closest in the first word that comes to mind. I really should look that up. Actually, hold on. Simulacrum, an image or representation of someone or something, an unsatisfactory limitation or substitute. Okay, so I think I'm thinking of the game specifically. Oh gosh. Yes and no. okay, hold on, because now I'm looking, wait. Now I'm looking at more options. I'm looking at more definitions. I am. Do you guys like, oh man, you guys like in the Slay the Princess playthrough where I spend more time off screen looking at the definition of simulacrum and different iterations that different halves of it than playing the goddamn game? I hope so. But look, like I said, I don't have definitive thoughts right this very second. I have some stuff like swirling in my head, and that's not even touching on the fact that I'm a big bird, apparently. It's not even getting into that category right now. We're not even talking about that. So just the princess herself is already a thing in of itself. Like I said, my biggest running thought is that her body shifts and changes depending on how we respond to her and how she feels she needs to best reshape herself for the situation. And whatever she is doing is affecting the area around her. So to some degree, the narrator may be right, at least a little bit, unless the narrator is the one affecting the cabin and she herself is changing to the cabin itself. So I'm not fully certain on that one either. Like I said, a lot of theories kind of swirling around in my head. I'm kind of waiting till we have a bit more things at play before we definitively say, oh, I think this is what's going on. Right now, there's a princess who's not exactly trustworthy, a narrator who's definitely not trustworthy, and a whole lot of other unanswered questions going on right now that do not relate to the Long Quiet or anything else of the sort.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going against my word already. I know. Eventually, if the game allows me, we'll try the other more violent routes, but I can't. I don't know. I feel like I can't bring myself to really hurt her. And I don't know how much of it is me just being spineless or simp or whatever softy word you want to use, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. She definitely doesn't seem trustworthy, but she also doesn't seem like someone who is what she claims to be. Maybe she needs a very specific thing in order to end the world. And if so, then I ruined the whole world. And if that's the case, my bad. I'm sorry for letting the whole world end because of my choice. But also, maybe don't leave the choice in my hands. Maybe bring more people into this than just one person. I have no clue. I mean, in and of itself, this whole situation is complicated, but whatever.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Maybe.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Oh, you don't want me to cut off your arm? I do like that juxtaposition. I got so used to this, one part scary, one part badassery of the other princess being like, I could lose an arm. No?
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
I spoke too soon.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
It's like those rats that get trapped and they like gnaw off their own arms. By any means necessary, I guess. And yeah, if you're really in a desperate situation, I can imagine being brought to that point, thinking it through, coming to peace with it, and being like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
We can't even get the knife.
Is someone else here?
Uh-oh. Return to the... let me out of here.
And pleas are met with silence.
Don't give up just
I'll
yet.
repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Try
You
the door?
but it's locked from the outside.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh, why the music stop?
She barely hesitates
Oh my
before
gosh!
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Okay, I was joking about the rat thing, by the way. Well, not joking. I was joking about it wasn't a joke. It's a real fun fact. People have tested it. It actually happened. It's awful. I didn't mean she was going to do it. What the
As
fuck?
she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Brother, help! I don't know why I've been saying that a lot. Listen. Bro, what? I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, my heart doesn't feel great anymore. Excuse me, the narrator. In case you haven't noticed, she was just like, oh well, and it immediately went to biting her arm off. This is not someone I want to fight. She's made peace with cannibalism on the self. She's gonna look at me and go, chicken dinner? Oh god. Okay.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Now her lips are all bloody.
To cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I do notice that her wound is significantly more messed up.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Are you gonna be okay? Gosh, okay, never mind. This one's way creepier.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Understood.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh gosh. Okay, it's the same options as last time, but I want to see where it takes me. I know we did all this before, but look, she's got many problems, okay? I'm gonna warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Oh my god. I keep looking at the stump. I'm so sorry. I feel like an asshole. I keep looking at the stump.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh no. Resist!
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Oh, she actually looks quite adorable like this. I feel kind of bad.
We both know this isn't you.
Oh, gosh. Don't say that with your blood in your mouth. Ah!
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I feel like my side plot to slay the princess is being a rage bait to the poor narrator who's just trying to save the world.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh gosh, this constant push and pull of sweet and then vicious and then sweet and then vicious is not, I keep looking at the stop.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel so bad for her.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
It's the thought that counts.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Oh, I feel so bad now. Look at her. I can't stand this constant push and pull.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
This is off topic. I pressed escape to hide the UI, and now I cannot make the UI reappear, so that's a new problem.
You're here to slay her.
Sure, it's fine.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh gosh. Okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Oh, our beloved.
Our beloved?
Yeah, what?
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
4 of us? Wait, what? 4?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
He would.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Okay, he's weird. I'm ignoring him. Let's assume. Why should I listen to you?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin.
That's right. You can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
All right, look, I'm not exactly with the smitten guy here, but same road, different goals.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
I'll do my best. Let's talk about this princess.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying... Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world. Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Do you know that for certain? Have you experienced it before? Who locked her in that basement?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Understood.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person... Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Gotcha. That's all.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Gotcha. Okay, let's proceed to the cabin. I'm not gonna turn around and leave.
Warning, before you go any further.
I think the last time I went back, I accidentally reset, like before I got to the cabin. So leaving stops. I don't know if it stops you entirely from getting a route, but
she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
She has those big old eyes, I will admit, but mayhaps she is not my type. Forgive me if maybe perhaps I'm a bit controversial when I say this, but I'm not particularly into ladies who are oh gosh, I don't know. Honestly, I was going to say I'm not into ladies who are so willing to chew their own arm off, but it was like, yeah, but she's been in prison for who knows how long, and it's like she still chewed her arm off. That's fucking weird. You know what? I'll get back to you on that. Would I date a girl who willingly chewed her arm off, even though she had been in prison for who knows how long? Let me know.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, buddy.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Let's proceed to the cabin. Oh gosh, what is it gonna look like now? Is it gonna be romantic?
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh gosh. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Honestly, I was so prepared for like something more romantic, but it might be something romantic downstairs. I have no clue. If it's romantic, then it's based on the apprentice. If it's not that romantic, it's something based on the narrator. That's what I'm thinking. Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I'm doing my best.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh, of course, yeah. Dude, you're kidding me. My mom always told me, you gotta make sure all your feathers are in place before you start trying to sweep people off their feet. I say, let's just enter the basement. Just go. Nothing but pure love,
the door
baby.
To the basement
Oh, so romantic.
open,
Oh, candles.
revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
You're even higher pitch, I feel.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
You're weirding me out, man.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yeah.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock
She's
eyes
even more
with the
poofy.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Oh my gosh, don't listen to him.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
That's not
Oh,
me.
your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Oh my gosh, this guy is
She
weird.
called us a hero.
Okay, now you're happy too.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Hey, you're just an idiot this time.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Don't call him a villain.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
I guess?
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. What happened after I died? Did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Just completely snitch on him. Baby girl, I am so sorry. You see, there's this guy who's talking in my head. Well, one of the 3 guys talking in my head, and he told me that you were going to destroy the world, but he said that but he gave me no proof, and she's just looking at me like, oh my god, he's crazy. Rescue the princess. I'm sorry about what happened last time.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh gosh, you're too sweet.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah, I'm kind of uneasy
That's
too.
Because she's perfect.
Oh my gosh, you stay out of this.
She has someone like him telling her what to do.
Ooh. I didn't even think of that.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh, well,
I
sure.
think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Oh gosh. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I think it's weird too.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Dude, you're kind of creeping me out a
No,
bit.
You're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Oh gosh. Before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Aw.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Okay, I wasn't thinking that, but I meant aw more so like as a sad aw, not as a, oh, she's so sweet. I mean more so like a, that doesn't sound healthy.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Oh gosh. Honestly, the world sucks. People are plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Oh god. Remain silent. I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
No one's helpful.
Not so sure.
I think she did to some degree. Oh gosh. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
That is debatable, because there's no telling if the narrator would have just continuously tried to control us to kill the princess to the very end. But we also don't know what would have happened after that point, so who knows? Maybe she really could have just wandered off into the woods and went, oh shit, I don't know how to go home. And then the narrator's like, kill her dead, get her. Or she could have gone aside and been like, finally I can spread my wings. And then she just I don't know.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
This one definitely seems a lot more shady. She's a little too sweet. I don't trust it, but I kind of want to see where this goes, and all the answers are really funny. Let's rescue the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess,
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Wait, you can do that?
You wouldn't.
I would.
Please don't.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the
we really could
princess
just slide it
and
off.
gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Why were they on her wrist in the first place? It's the same with, like, what was it, the adversary? It's like, why were you even chained up?
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
I guess. I don't know.
What do we do now?
I don't know. You're not trustworthy. You're like, hey, your crown is different again. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
That would be funny. If she suddenly did a 180, was like, I'm going to destroy the world now. Goodbye. That would have been hilarious.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Aw.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
The music got really creepy. I didn't like that.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
She's too sweet. I don't trust this. Wait, where's the save button? Things are getting really creepy. Oh gosh, I don't like this. But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
She's she's reducing. Help her.
Is she broken? What's going on?
Oh, we're getting sent back.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Oh gosh. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. Do you want to end the world? You need your own thing. You can't just base your entire happiness around me.
If that's what makes you happy.
Princess!
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
It's getting really
I
weird.
don't see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, clearly something is happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here? Nobody gets hurt and we just figure out a way to be happy together. You have to want something more than just making me happy. Okay. Oh gosh. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Gosh, no. It's all smudged. No, the eyes. You tried erasing, didn't
Is it
you?
just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Got an achievement for that. No, don't take her. I love her so much. No! No! She was my favorite. You don't get a chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She was our perfect match.
She was!
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
You're gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
We really are a bird, aren't we? I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Oh gosh. What are we going to see this time? You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains. You've unraveled. I can't quite make out what I look like. I'm trying. You look fantastic. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. There she is. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
No, I don't. Oh gosh, there's so many voices. There's so many, God, the poorly drawn princess is kind of taking me out. I'm trying so hard to focus. I love her so much. I changed my mind. She's beautiful in every way, and I love her so much, and I'm going to miss her so much. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There are trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least, there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
You know, I think I used to draw exactly like this when I was younger. Now that I'm like really looking at it. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled. She will make for a pliant heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I guess so. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Possibly. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him.
There's no need for you to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Oh man. This is not at all what I was expecting from Slay the Princess. It's been funny and gory and scary and a whole lot of whiplashes of emotions. I'm having a great time. And I think in the next episode, we'll continue down that path in the woods to the cabin to see the princess, to try another route and see what else we can do. How about that? Okay? I am ready. Can I destroy my body? No. Okay, I'm ready to go back. I'll see you guys in a second, okay? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Really?
I will be here, waiting for you.
I guess so. Everything goes dark, and you die. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.